Figure 1 shows an animal cell. Which part of an animal cell do the following descriptions refer to? Write the letter A, B or C from the diagram next to each statement. And we can see figure 1 on the right there with A, B and C shown. I think the key thing with a question like this is selecting the part of your learning, the key word, the key term that applies to this particular diagram. They're never going to ask you to label anything weird and wonderful that you've not learnt about. Therefore, it's about selecting the appropriate key term to use in this question and applying it to this question. So let's do that now. For part A, the part of the cell that contains DNA. Now we know from our learning that that is a nucleus, and it's often shown as a large central dot in the middle of the cell. This one's not that big, but it is B. For part B, we're asked for the part of the cell that controls the movement of substances in and out. That therefore is going to be at the edge of the cell, so we'd be looking for the cell membrane, shown in this diagram as A. For part C, the part of the cell where most chemical reactions take place, we know that's the cytoplasm. That's going to be the jelly-like substance that's contained within the cell membrane, so that will be C on the diagram. I think it's important when answering that last question part not just to use a process of elimination and put the last letter that you haven't used before. It's important to carefully read the question, make sure, does my learning support the answer that I'm going to put there, and not just using the process of elimination. What that allows us to do then is to check to see if our questions A and B are correct. Because if, for example, our learning told us that the letter we put for part C was incorrect, then we'd have to then go back and have a look at parts A and B again.